Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. That's me. I'm going to try to get on some nice, let's see, we'll probably put on some sound healing today. I'm running just a tad bit late, so hold your horses. I want to clear the energy of the space. Man, the energy right now with this new moon, my God, it totally has been kicking my butt, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I am very thankful that God uses his flawed vessels for his work, because Lord knows I'm a flawed vessel. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna put on? I always got y'all. I just go through I'm like, I love YouTube. That's why I'm on YouTube. Let's see, we're gonna do some healing prayers today for us. And we have some Merkaba activation music right here after the okay. Let's yeah. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Hopefully, y'all can hear that. So, let's get in the zone. Thank you, Great Spirit, for allowing me to be a vessel today. Thank you. Sound carries frequency, allows us to cleanse the energy. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Okay, guys, I'm going to get right into it today. The episode today is all about loving yourself, regardless where you're at in this now moment. It is exactly where you're supposed to be at, even if the lessons that you're walking through right now, I'm going to try to, I like to get it so y'all can see my little candle and you can see a little bit of Ganesh back there. Let's see if I'm like, I don't know. Okay, this is just how it's got to be. Anyways, let me get back to it. So today is all about loving yourself wherever you are in this now moment, knowing that we are going through a huge collective shift right now. We are releasing the energy that no longer serves. In order to be able to rise up to our higher selves. And if you guys are anything like me, I mean, guys, I've been on this journey a long time. I got over, 30 plus years of patterns that are coming up to be cleared. And if anything, from your past hasn't been resolved yet, these feelings, these actions, these patterns that I like to call hell loops, right? The patterns in our lives that no longer serve. If you find these patterns coming up in your life, it's not a bad thing. It is about embracing all that is us. We have to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And so if those ugly patterns are surfacing in your life right now, it means that you are ready to do the work around healing them, right? So this is a time to be gentle with yourself, guys. I mean, we are literally clearing out not only, dense energy from the environment, from the culture where we were raised, but man, we have trauma in our DNA going back a millennia. All of this energy is coming up and it can be overwhelming. I know for me, and it's like, even if even if you see all the triggers, even if you have risen above, you see the patterns in your life, you can still fall into it, right? Or you can make the choice to fall into it, right? Because we have free will here. So if you make that choice, own that choice, right? Own it and know that that was what you were supposed to do in that moment. That was the best that you could do in that moment to take care of you. So, this stuff is coming up. I mean, maybe you're working on quitting smoking and you grab that fucking cigarette over the weekend. Love yourself anyways. Maybe you're working on your relationship and you still, yelled at your partner. Love yourself anyways. Maybe you've been working on getting to work on time and you always freaking 10 minutes late no matter what. Love yourself anyways, guys. I believe that inner love, pure inner love, is what is going to get us through this. Okay, guys? So, I'm working on it every day. Sometimes it's not easy, especially when I make choices that hurt others. And I am a fucking flawed vessel, man. I have made choices out of ego, out of selfishness, right? And I have to own that. And I have to own, the choices that I've made in my past and not hang on to that energy of guilt, shame, because all that shit just keeps you stuck. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, like I said, I'm a freaking flawed vessel. And I hope that you guys, just the willingness to try something else is enough for the path to begin to be illuminated. So love yourself. Trust the process, okay, guys? And I'll do the same. So I'm just feeling all kinds of rushes of emotion today, guys. I got my copper on, my conduit, ready to go. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to get right into it. I love using my blue lapis, clear the energy. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Okay, so I've talked a lot about how I work with tarot. I use the cards as a symbolic way to connect to the energy. So when you receive this message, when you see, you will see what you need to see at the time that you need to see it. So regardless if you're watching this live or you find this, live, whatever it is, stream 2 weeks or even 2 years from now. It's that right moment for you. The messages are always in alignment with the energy of the universe. Thank you, Great Spirit. So I pull out 3 cards. The first card is the energy that we're kind of moving through. It's in the past. It's what's brought us to this moment. The second card is going to be the energy that we're in this moment, what we need to see, even if we don't necessarily want to see it, because Lord knows I love to block shit out. But we connect to that energy. And then the third card is going to give us some action steps. It's going to show us what it is we need to do to move forward. Thank you, Great Spirit, for allowing me to connect in this way. Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel, albeit a flawed one. Thank you. Okay, we got one card that just popped out here. Okay, that's going to be our first. Let's go. Thank you, Great Spirit. I feel the second, and here's the third. So let's see what we got going on today. Oh God, I just feel the chills. Thank you. This is why I do this, guys. Like literally, I come on each week. It gives me one the accountability to practice my own spiritual practice with you all, and two to be of service. Wow. Okay, we got a lot going on with these cards. Oh wow, and then this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll see what this third card is. Okay. Oh, and then I actually pulled 4 cards today, so we're going to see what the fourth card has to say as well. But this is a beautiful reading today, so let's get straight into it. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. And these glasses are like I stepped on them, so they're a little wonky. So just bear with me. Like, they're kind of like a little crooked. My daughter was like, "No, mama, no, take them off." But they work. Okay. Two of swords. Let's see. So this is the. Let me get. Okay, the way I do this is I start by just a general reading from um my book here, and then I just whatever kind of intuitively comes to me to continue the discussion. I just will interject with that. Okay, so here is our first card today. This is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords shows thinking time. So this is indecision. So we see, so this is the energy that we're moving out of. Okay. And so we see that there is a woman, she is blindfolded. She had, it's like she can go either way. She's got these two swords, right? A situation. So, wherever you find yourself in this, realm right now, there's some type of situation that you're in that you really are undecided about. And so this is a period, as kind of a rest period that you've been in before further negotiation. The tendency is to protect yourself, have a little peace, and then not take action. Unfortunately, this upcoming battle, what we've been going through, it's not going away. So resolve it now and it's done. Otherwise, the situation just will continue to fester and it may return. And I know for me, and I know for the collective, that we are, especially with family right now, there's a lot of us that are moving towards, the more 3D, embracing abundance and love and light. And we may be living with family members that are still maybe stuck in that lack and victim mentality. And so there's been a lot of clashes lately, right? And so this card is telling us that it is, rest, think about it, right? Think about the situation, but it's not going to go away. So you can't just put your head in the sand and think that, if you ignore it, it's going to get better, because it's not. Okay. So this card commonly comes up in readings to show, so this might be something about employment issues, but it's also about relationships, like I said. This may be circumstantial due to partners living in different places. Okay. So, whatever your experience is right now, the Two of Swords, help is at hand in the form of supportive friends and colleagues. So listen to advice, okay? So whatever situation you're in right now, reach out, get some different perspectives, okay? I know that, for me, sometimes you might even need a mediator to, be able to find common ground in a situation, and that's okay, okay? So this is about, really sitting in the energy, but this card is coming up to say that you've got to do something about it. You can't just let it sit there and fester. Okay. So I'll work on it and hopefully you will too. Okay. So the next card, and let me get here in my book. Okay, so this is a beautiful card. So this is where we're at in this moment. Okay, and so this is the Ten of Pentacles. Look how beautiful, right? We see, there's like family and all of those coins. This is a beautiful card. So the upright Ten of Pentacles shows an inheritance, generosity, in a love relationship that brings wealth and happiness. Okay, so if you're asking the question, will my current relationship get more committed? The answer is yes. Okay, and so it seems like, with this Two of Swords, that I really feel that this is with relationships, right? And so this is about, speaking your mind, speaking your truth around relationships, not again putting your head in the sand and ignoring the situation. Now you can get more information, get different perspectives from your friends and stuff, but ultimately it's your choice. But indecision, it's time, right? And so this card is confirming that once you make that decision, this is our current energy, right? So this is all about abundance and love. The 10 of Pentacles also shows a wedding or shows a union, right? This is all about couple energy, resolving relationship issues. This could also be about inherited property. So this is like, your abundance is coming in, right? This is the energy of it's here. It's all about just aligning your energy with it because it's already here. This card is also showing that you are maturing. You can interpret this in, with financial terms, in your relationships, and in like emotional terms. But this is, you're doing the work, even, if sometimes it's a little slow and you get into that head of indecision, you're doing it. Okay. Let's see what else. You may find that an older person in your family has wisdom to share in addition to resources. So reach out. And it's interesting because the Two of Swords also said to reach out to family members, and you might find a different perspective than what you're seeing. Okay. Because remember that everything here, I mean, everyone's truth is their own truth, and everyone's perspective is true based on what they believe. And so you can, be in a household where people have vastly different perspectives. I mean, you could be in a household where some people are Trump supporters, some people aren't, I mean, it's just vast out there, the different ideas that we have about, this world. But this card is saying, connect with the family, don't sweep it under the rug, right? But be open to learning about, and to being able to hold space for difference. Okay. And you're supported here. I mean, look at this. This is all about, being supported. I mean, the Pentacles is about property, family, inheritance, right? Inheriting, your rightful place in this realm. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card for our current position here. Okay, guys. So this is the energy that we're moving into. Our next card, I'm very excited about this one. Um because it's a major arcana. Let me get here in my book and then I'll pull it up. Okay, so this is the energy that we are moving into with the quickness. It is the sun. This is my card. This is all about success, good health, and holiday. Okay, so for those of you, we're going through the muck. We're making these hard choices and decisions in our life, right? But we are supported. Okay, and this reading is letting us know that everything is going to be okay. All we gotta do is be willing and open, right? Okay, so the upright meaning the sun brings success and achievement and is one of the most positive cards in the major arcana. If you're having a challenging time, which our other cards show that, right? The sun shows that every aspect of your life is improving. Okay. You'll also enjoy more energy. And if you're someone close has suffered from health problems, the card predicts recovery and a return to good health. Okay. So keep on making those good choices. Again, even if, you slip up and you make a bad choice, or a bad choice for you, I should say. But, just keep on doing it. Because look at this, guys. Do not quit before the miracle happens. Oh my God. The sun is such a beautiful card. This is a card of energy and growth. All of your projects will benefit from this beautiful energy, right? This is also a card of, just nurturing all of your beautiful creative endeavors, your business, and the relationships that you value. Okay, so nurture yourself. Ah, what a beautiful reading. So, a fourth card actually came up, and it's very interesting because, usually the way that I look at it is, whatever comes up is like, I mean, whatever cards are pulled or something, falls out, that's usually an important message right there. And so I thought that it was interesting that, hold on one second, let me find it. One or two, because the two of swords actually fell out, so that card was like, oh, I need to be read today. And then this last card kind of attached itself, and so this is interesting. So the sun, right, is our third card, so everything is coming up roses, yes. And then we get, right behind the sun, we get this moon reversed card. Okay. And so the moon can be about illusion, about dreams, and crisis. Okay. And so when the moon is reversed, you may avoid difficult emotions and confrontations. So your needs are not expressed or recognized. A trauma is ignored again rather than explored. So the moon reversed can show you going back to old ways of coping with the past. The card can also show you feeling stuck in an old emotional pattern that keeps on coming up until you give it attention. And so this is a perfect ending to, basically what this reading is showing us is that, we have, okay, I'm going to take my glasses off because they are, my daughter was right. They do look wonky, but whatever. They like help me read better. Um, but okay, we start with the two of cards. So there is, there's conflict. There's something that, there's an energy that you've got to look at. And it's, sometimes it can be really hard to look at your shit, okay? It can be really hard. The ego is attached to a lot of things that, it's trying to keep you safe because it's known energy, right? And it gets very scared if you're trying to do something new. And so it's just going to be like, bam, bam, here's some old patterns for you. Don't you remember? You like this. Nice, safe old patterns, even if these are patterns that are killing you, okay? And so, but this card is saying you got to make some decisions and not ignore what's coming up. The 10 of Pentacles is letting you know that you're supported. Okay, you are supported and financially supported. You have, the resources, everything is working out, right? But you got to focus on, resolving this issue because it's not going to go away. Okay, it's going to keep on coming back up until you look at it, until you are able to look at it, until you're able to take your part in the situation. Okay, so this isn't about the blame game. This isn't about victimization. This is about taking, because it takes two to tango. Any situation with another being, I mean, everyone, if you follow Neville Goddard, we are all just ourselves pushed out in this world, right? And so it is like everything that we see on the exterior is a reflection of who we are currently vibrating at on the interior. And so if you got some funky chickens out there on the exterior, it means he got some fucking chickens on the interior, right? And so you gotta take responsibility for your part. It's hard, guys. It's hard to take off those, goggles of fucking denial, but do it because, the cards are saying that the sunshine is coming in. All the work that you've been putting into evolving, working on business, working on your career, working on family, it is coming in and you are doing it. You got the sun, right? But as the reminder, right, is to not ignore those shadows. Don't ignore that dark in you, okay? Because what will happen is you will remain stuck in those hell loops and they will get fiercer and fiercer and faster, and you will go down. Okay, so this card is the reminder to do the work. Do the work. Just do the work. Just do the work. And the work is to be open, to be willing, to love yourself. Love yourself enough to speak your truth to your family members, to your friends, to stand up, to not allow others to undercut your value, to discredit you. Whatever it is that, whatever issues you're having in your relationships at this time, this card is telling you do the work, love yourself, and everything else is gonna fall into place. Because the reading was really good. It's just like, don't ignore this. You might try to just kind of dismiss it as, well, this is just a part of life. No, it's not just a part of life, because we create this place. Right? So if there's any kind of discontent, let me take a sip. Mm. I love you, water. I love you, water. It is really awesome and beautiful to bless your water on the daily. Like, anytime I pour it, I'm like, I love you, water. When I drink it, I'm like, I love you, water. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Great Spirit. Mm, mm. And water should be free. That's like a whole nother like freaking rant, but free water shelter. Come on. Mother Nature gave this to us for free. They figured out how to charge us for air. The fuckity fuck. Really, diabolical, strategic, but fucked. You know, Water should be free. Anyways, guys, I could go on all kinds of rants about that, but right now we're doing our energy reading, and I'm gonna pick an angel card to end our reading with today. And thank you, Great Spirit. Oh, I just love this deck. I work with the Kyle, what's his like Cal Gray deck. I love it. Pick a card. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. Trust the universe. Trust the universe. Let's see what he has to say about this card. Trust the universe. And that's what I'm doing. Regardless, because, in the interim, like when you are in the midst of, creating and manifesting the new version of you, things get, ugly looking, right? Because in order to rebuild, in order to create, right, you got to break it down. You got to let go of what isn't working. And so that part of the process is freaking messy, right? You think about, what the seed has to do to break through that mud, that last little push right through the mud before its little, shoots can see the sun and it can start blooming. Think about the amount of pressure that's got built up inside it to, so think about our life like that, right? All of those beautiful creations that you're bringing into the world. It's the same type of thing. You just got to do the work and be willing to push on through no matter what. No matter what. Okay? So trust the universe. I'm gonna try not to put my glasses on. Let's see. Okay. Although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences that you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly. Look at this beautiful picture. Trust in the universe, in these, trust in the expansiveness of what is happening with us. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know it is the right path when you experience those synchronicities and other signs and wonders. Those are messages reminding you to trust. To trust the process, trust the universe, trust in the unfolding of the beautiful, beautiful life that is yours. All we have to do is align that energy. And how do we align that energy? Oh, self love. Love yourself. Even if get triggered and you act like a jerky asshole, love yourself. Even if you cuss someone out at work, love yourself. Even if you go to that donut shop and you buy 3 donuts and you sit in your car and you eat all 3 of them, love yourself. Love yourself. And I'll do the same. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. This is Elizabeth Maria, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. If you guys want to learn more about me, please check out, there's all kinds of links on my page. So, go there. I offer writing services, holistic health advocacy, and intuitive guidance to individuals, organizations, businesses. I am kind of like a catalyst energy. I hold that lamp for you while you are journeying to find your light, your own light, right? Right now, what I'm doing out in the social media ether stuff is my Intuitive Tuesdays. Every Tuesday at 4:44 p.m. You can catch me live on the YouTube, and I would love to see you guys. Like, hop on, comment. I'm like live. So join me every Tuesday at 4:44. And if you miss Tuesday, then me and my spiritual bestie, Jackie Lyons of Akashic Energy Healing, we are doing a podcast every Saturday night at 11:11, Sex, Drugs, and Spirituality, Unveiling the Shadow Side of Your Reality. So check us out on Saturday nights at 11:11. And so comment, like, share, follow, send an email, guys. This is all about creating spiritual community. I mean, we're all going through the muck. It's good to be able to talk to someone that maybe is experiencing some similar kind of craziness. Guys, let me tell you guys, the spiritual journey ain't for the faint of heart. We need our tribes people, right? We need the people that we can lean on to get those different perspectives from. It is a good thing to have community, right? So I'm here. I'm here for you. I love you. Always in love, light, and service. Y'all have a wonderful week. I'll see you soon. Bye. I don't even know how to stop this. Okay, I'm learning. See you later.